Hello, high school hoop fans, and welcome to Mountlake Terrace High School. It's Wednesday, December 11th, 2024, and HBN Hawk TV, led by faculty advisor Angelo Camo, is proud to present a webcast of Wesco League girls basketball action. Tonight, it's a non-conference affair. The Mountlake Terrace Hawks are hosting the Cascade Bruins. Hi everyone, my name is Doug Petrowski. So glad to be here tonight for the Mountlake Terrace home opener. Also pleased to have with me tonight Angie
McGuire.
McGuire. Why do I always mess up your last name?
That's okay.
Angie McGuire is here tonight, athletic director of Edmonds School District and former player, former coach, a graduate of Edmonds Woodway. We'll be hearing from her throughout the night, but we're underway. Here we go. Mountlake Terrace gets the tip off and we're underway. Jordan Wagner with the first shot. It's no good. We'll give you those starting lineups here when we get a chance. But there's a steal by Jalesa Dyson. Dyson's in for the lay-in.
The press is looking good for Terrace coming out.
Dyson, one of two freshmen that are starting for the Hawks tonight. We'll get those. The Hawks are wearing white, the starters. Number 2, Samaya Coffey. Number 11, McKenna Davidson. Number 12, Jordan Wagner. Number 20, Jordan Stokes. And number 30, Jalea Dyson. On the floor for the Hawks. We'll get to Cascade here in a minute. There's a tie-up on the floor. And it'll be Bruins ball. Bruins starters, they're wearing the dark gray. Number 22, Issa Palmer. Number 23, Keisha Agag. Number 24, Yasmina Drissi. Number 32, Austin Davis. And number 43, Kylie Osborgson. Cascade gets the alternating possession there after the tie-up. Steal by the Hawks. And the ball's loose again. Cascade picks it up. Osborgson handling the ball.
Really strong defensive start for Mountlake Terrace in this game, matching up full court man-to-man. Cascade's had a hard time just getting the ball across half court.
That is a steal there by Davidson. Gets it over to Dyson, who will get fouled in the forecourt.
Pretty remarkable. Terrace is starting 2 freshmen in this game.
Fans, you are going to fall in love with Jalea Dyson. All 5'2". There's a steal there by Davidson. Gets it over to Dyson, who will get fouled in the forecourt.
Pretty remarkable. Terrace is starting 2 freshmen in this game.
Fans, you are going to fall in love with Jalea Dyson. All 5'2". Hawks won that game 57-50 back on February 1st, but it was tied after 3 quarters. So I don't expect that much different tonight. Hawks with possession of the ball. That's Wagner with the shot from the corner. No good. Rebound goes to the Bruins. Osborgson.
Over and back call for Cascade.
Back. The lines are a little tricky here inside the Mountlake Terrace gymnasium. Sometimes visitors get a little confused as to which line is the midcourt line. We'll also credit Jordan Wagner with some good defense also on that. Hawks ball. Dyson. Wagner. Coffey's pass gets knocked out of bounds. Number 2, Samaya Coffey, a junior, transferred from Skyview High School, I think it is, down in the Vancouver area.
Right.
First year as a Hawk.
A nice pass.
It's Wagner, drive, shoots, and it's good.
Good ball movement against that zone.
Long pass by the Bruins, get it out of danger. It's Palmer with the lay-in attempt, and it's good. The first Cascade points of the game, 4-2. That was Stokes in the corner with the shot. Stokes with the steal, laying, and it's good. And Nick Starks, the coach of the Hawks, wants a quick timeout after that steal and lay-in to talk it over with their team. It's a 30-second timeout. I was saying these two teams are very similar. The Bruins lost 4 seniors to graduation last year. The Hawks lost 3 seniors. So it's a very young team. Now, a lot of these players played last year on both teams. So, they're underclassmen, but they have some varsity experience. Both had records that they just assume forget from last year.
It's a brand new, clean slate, new
year. The Bruins were 4-11 last year. The Hawks were 3-17. But Terrace, 2 wins already this season. They opened up with 2 road wins. They can match last year's win total with a win tonight.
Yeah. I love that last play. Jordan Stokes misses the shot and then steals the ball and takes another one. Just love that fire.
Osborgson with the ball for Cascade. Gets it stolen. That's Stokes again. Stokes with the land, no good, but gets fouled. We go to the line for 2. And here's the call. Oh, that foul was against Osborgson. Stokes at the line. First shot is up and good. Stokes is one of those young players, just a sophomore, but played all of last year, so has lots of varsity experience. Her second attempt is no good from the line. It'll be Cascade ball along the baseline.
Yeah, it makes a difference when you have freshmen that played. I mean, she played every game last year, a ton of minutes, coming back with a lot of varsity experience as a sophomore.
Oh, she knocked that ball down on the pass. But, yeah. And it went back into the hands of Agag, who was attempting with the throw-in, so that ends up being a turnover. And now we got a foul call against the Hawk.
Moving screen.
Goes against Coffey, and that's her second already. We're 3 minutes in, and
I'm not confirming that it was a moving screen. I'm just saying that was the call made.
Angie McGuire. Angie McGuire played basketball for the Edmonds Woodwade. Played at Western Washington University, became the coach at EW before becoming the athletic director there at EW, now the athletic director of the school district. So, yeah, you've been to a few courts. You know your way around the gym.
I also have to say, I did play at Edmonds High for 3 years before it closed, and you were just saying you went to a high school that also you were the last year. Yeah. I was almost the last year, but not quite at Edmonds High.
There you go. Hawks ball. Davidson, and it gets stolen. Cascade will come back the other way. And there's Sally Sela, the 14 into the game. She'll be a player to watch for the Bruins. Osborgson, cross court to Agag. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Stokes. Cascade ball, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Agag with the throw in. Didn't make it in. Stokes knocked it away again. right in front of the Terrace bench again. First inbounds attempt was knocked away by Stokes.
A lot of deflections defensively for Terrace. They're getting a hand on everything, getting in passing lanes.
Stokes had about 4 inches on her too, so that probably helped a little. So now Davis, Austin Davis is into the game. She'll handle the inbounds to Borgensen along the baseline, puts up a long jumper, no good. Sela with the rebound, putback, no good. And we have a 30-second clock expires. Sally Sela, 14, number 14 for Cascade, a senior this year. These two teams played in the final game of the season last year, and right here at Mountlake Terrace, Sally Sela had 26 points in that game. There is Dyson with the lay-in for the Hawks, and they increased their lead to 9-2 as we reach the midway point of the first quarter.
Really nice give and go there. Just old school basketball right there.
Osborgson, there's Sela with the ball. She's going to drive the baseline, gets nudged, no call. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk.
Cascade did a nice job breaking the press on that possession.
Long shot attempt by Drissy. Yasima Drissy, sophomore for the Bruins, is into the game. Hawks ball. Dyson. Into Davidson. Davidson with the shot.
Strong move from the high post for the freshman.
Steele, Stokes, Coffey, Dyson. Dyson will bring out on top. Over to Wagner. Dyson, Stokes. Wagner cross court for the three, and it's good.
Great ball movement.
Jordan Wagner with the three, and the Hawks increased their lead to 14-2. Quickly up to Sela. Sela gets it to drop.
A great step around move for Sela down there.
Stokes puts up a wild shot, no good. Rebound to the Bruins. That's Osborgson. Being pressured in the backcourt. And now fouled. That call will go against Jordan Stokes.
I'd love to see the stats sheet on how many steals Jordan Stokes has at the end of the first quarter.
She's got some quick hands.
All over the place.
She's got those goalkeeper hands.
Yes.
She's the goalkeeper for the Mountlake Terrace girls soccer team, a team that went to state this past fall. Finished third at districts and got that berth to the state tournament. Hawks to take over. Dyson. Her pass ends up in the corner. Coffey, she'll take the jumper, and it's good. Samaya Coffey, her first points of the game. 5 Hawks have scored so far in the first quarter. Sela gives it up. Shot is no good. That was Davis with the shot attempt. There's a shot blocked by Davidson. Hawks to take over. Dyson, Davidson looking, wants to drive. Gives it up to Kaifa. Amon Kaifa's into the game. Dyson, Wagner with another three. This one's no good. Osborgson with the rebound. Osborgson brings it up the court. Gives it up to Drissy. No, that was Osborgson with the shot attempt. The other way, Dyson with the lay-in on the break. And we've got another timeout on the floor with the Hawks leading 18-4.
Nick likes to call that timeout after a made basket.
To go over what, Coach? What is it, Coach? What is he talking about?
Maybe they're making a defensive adjustment. Maybe he wants to give him a breather. I don't know.
I had mentioned that this was the home opener for the Mountlake Terrace Hawks. Player, coach, tell me, are there a few more jitters before a home opener?
Yeah, I think so. But it's more excitement. There's nothing like playing on your home court, in front of your friends, family. So I think maybe a little bit before the game, but for me, once the game started, everything was good. Jitters went away.
The Hawks opened up on the road with a big win up at Marysville-Pilchuck, and then played last Saturday at Linwood. Got victories in both of those games. Looking to make it 3 in a row. There's a steal. That was Davidson with the steal. Sheila going the other way. She gets fouled, I believe. Yes, there is a foul on the floor. Fouls against Samaya Coffey, and that's her third already. Coach Starks is not making a move to pull her out of the game. Sela from the free throw line, and it's good.
Sounded like he might have been a little surprised at that.
There we go. Good to see this. Starks is a listener to HBN Hawk TV.
Right.
Because he did bring in a replacement for Coffey. Sela gets both her free throw attempts to fall. Quickly up the other way. Stokes can't get the lay-in to drop, but she'll go to the line for 2.
Looks like Cascade extended their defense full court, and Mountain Terrace is taking advantage of that, really pushing the ball.
Stokes at the line. The shot's good. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Hawks are up 19-6. Stokes can easily be found on the court with the bright pink shoes. Second shot is good. Dyson knocks the ball away. Cascade will restart again from the baseline. Drizzy, ball gets stolen.
Another good steal from Davidson.
Yeah, shot attempt's no good though, but Hawks end up with the rebound. Dyson in. Might have got fouled. Shot's no good. Sela the other way. Tries to get it deep. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Davis will handle the inbounds. Ball gets stolen by Dyson. Hawks have plenty of time, 30 seconds left in the quarter. Dyson to Davidson. Over to Stokes in the corner for the 3, and it's good.
Great ball movement there. Unselfish play by Davidson. Had Stokes wide open in the corner. That's just good basketball right there by the Hawks.
Sela to Davis. Shot up. No good. Davidson gets the rebound quickly to Dyson. Try to get shot off at the buzzer. No good. And that's how the first quarter will end, with the Hawks holding a big 23-6 lead after the first period.
What a great quarter for the Hawks, defensively, offensively. Cascade also did a really nice job adjusting the press, got a little bit more comfortable with it as the quarter went on, got the ball across half court. But
Jordan Stokes leads all scorers in the game so far with 8 points. Goliah Dyson has 6 for the Hawks. Jordan Wagner with 5. McKenna Davidson with 2 and Samaya Coffey with 2. Just 6 points for the Bruins at this point. Sally Sela coming in off the bench with 4. Issa Palmer with 2. We fully expected Sally Sela to start tonight's game. There must have been a coach's decision to start her off the bench, come in after the game started. Hawks took advantage of that, built up a big lead. Hawks are without 3 players tonight that are out for either injury or sickness. Emma Schmidt, who's actually been the leading scorer for the Hawks in their first 2 games, is out. Naomi Dogel not playing tonight, and Clara Lovelace is out of action tonight also. Cascade will have the possession to start the second quarter. Haddad with the throw-in gets called for the walk before she throws the ball in. Quick turnover. Dyson keeps her dribble alive, puts up a shot. It's no good. Sela with the rebound.
It was a nice move.
Palmer. Sela wants to drive, instead gives it up to Dog. Back to Sela. Ball hits her in the foot though. And it's a tie-up. Oh, no, we got a foul on the play. Foul went against Sally Sela. The Hawks ball. Dyson.
Take your time, get us in it. Use it, roll it, look at her.
Nice.
Gives it to Davidson. Davidson on the inside, gets the 2.
Freshman to freshman on the pick and roll. It's pretty nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Combination we could see here at Mountlake Terrace High School for some time.
Future looks pretty bright there on that last play.
Issa Palmer gets called for the walk there, a little indecisive on the pass. Hawks to take over.
It does look like they've done that before, playing together.
Dyson. To Davidson. Gives it up to Wagner. Wagner scores in the lane.
I do like that Cascade switched to man to play man-to-man defense and force the Mountlake Terrace to do something a little different.
There's a traveling call there on Agag. The Terrace press is just giving Cascade fits tonight. Dyson. Gives it up to Kaifa. Kaifa will drive, put up the shot. No good, but we'll go to the line for 2. Foul goes against Osborgson, and that's her 3rd. I'm a Kaifa at the line. First shot, no good. Another one of those sophomores who saw plenty of playing time last year as a freshman. And when she wasn't playing on the varsity, she was getting plenty of time on the JV last year also. So as a sophomore, she's got some experience. Second shot rims off.
Oh, what a great rebound.
Yeah, Davidson. There's Stokes with the shot attempt. It's no good. That ball ends up into the hands of Kaifa. Kaifa gets the 2.
What Davidson just did by going over the top without getting it over and back, Paul, is pretty impressive. Getting that rebound.
Yeah, Davidson's listed at 5'9", but I wonder if she's taller than that.
It feels like it. She plays like it,
yeah,
for sure.
Plays bigger, for sure. Sela with the drive, puts a tough shot from the baseline. Ball ends up in the hands of Davis.
Great rebound, put back. Cascade.
And it's good for 2. And another whistle on the floor. Jordan Stokes gets whistled. Cascade's led by first-year head coach Kennedy Smith, a Cascade elite, and she was a supreme player for the Bruins back in her high school days. Coaching the Cascade team for the first year. Hawks can't get a bucket on that trip down court. Bruins will take over. Davis gets tied up. Gets the ball back. Quick shot, no good. Oh, and Selig called for the push there. Pretty obvious push of Iman Kaifa. Easy call for the ref to make.
Yeah, like you were talking about with Kennedy Smith, going back to coach at her alma mater, just like Sanayat Zarome on the JV coach from Mountlake Terrace. I really love it when we see these women go back to their high schools, their communities, and coach. It's pretty powerful to give back to their communities and be role models for these girls.
Kaifa with the tough lay-in. It drops and she'll go to the line. We have an alumni in his first year coaching right here at Mountlake Terrace on the boys' side, boys basketball, Johnny Phillips.
Big win last night for Johnny.
Yeah, they got a win against Arlington last night, and that boys team is 3-0.
I was not at the game last night, but rumor has it that they have a freshman on varsity. They start a freshman, or they have one on varsity?
Yes, they started, and now I don't recall his name. I even talked to him after the game last night. I'll think of it a little later. And so he scored 6 points last night, including a big free throw during the last minute of that game last night. Sally Sela shot in the lane, can't get it to drop. We'll go to the line for 2 as she got fouled. Anthony Fuentes is the freshman starter for the Mountlake Terrace boys. Had a good game last night. First shot no good. That Mountlake Terrace boys game last night is on HPN Hawk TV. You can find it right now on the website. It's archived there if you want to relive that game last night. Sela, shot is good. That was the second one. First one rimmed off. 32-9, Hawks lead. We approach the midway point of the second quarter. Pass goes inside, gets knocked away. Cascade will come away with it. Sela gives it up to Agag. Agag out on top, calling out a play. Picks up her dribble. Gives it up to Drissy. And she's back to Agag. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Drissy, Agag. Gonna have to put up a shot here. Davis gets stuck over on the side and they don't get a shot up.
great defensive intensity there by the Hawks.
Dyson crosses midcourt, gets a screen, gives it up to Coffey, over to Kaifa, back to Coffey,
nice.
Can't control it, fights to get the ball back. Kaifa will drive, and will go to the line. How about Iman Kaifa being aggressive, taking it to the hoop?
It's the magic of the ball reversal. You can hear Coach Starks yelling for them to reverse the ball, and they did it. It works.
Kaifa's first shot attempt goes in. She's up to 5 points, coming in off the bench. Second shot. No good. Cascade will take over. Agag gives it up to Sela. Tries to get it deep to Drissy. Pass is knocked away. And then Sela, in her frustration, fouls Davidson. That's Sela's third foul. Kennedy Smith's going to have some decisions she's going to have to make here. And personnel on the floor.
It's tough to have to take her out of the game. She's doing so many things well for Cascade.
Davidson sinks the first of two. Second shot, and it's good also. Davidson with 6 points now. Agag. Sela. Back to Agag. Over to the corner to Ogmosen. She'll drive the baseline. Shot's no good. Sela in for the rebound. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Coach Smith decided to keep her in the game.
Great rebound by Sela. She really crashed the boards there. Went right back up. Got an injured player.
Yeah, a little pause here as Kylie Osbornson took a shot to the knee. It's going to come out, it looks like. Maybe. Talking it over with Coach Smith. And yes, she's going to take a breather. She'll bring Lisa Palmer back in. Back in for the Hawks is Wagner. I'm sorry, is Stokes.
Who was that last foul on? That was.
They
called it on.
Oh, it was on Coffey. It looks like. Yeah,
that was her fourth.
That's her fourth. Sela's first shot attempt from the foul line is no good. The Bruins trying to break into double figures scoring here. They're sitting at 9. That one's no good. Kaifa with the rebound. Wagner over to Dyson. Dyson in the corner to Stokes. We'll bring it out on top. Kaifa. Kaifa is hounded by Sela. Dyson. Dyson will drive, give it to Davidson. Davidson's shot is good.
Way to attack the ball pressure there.
Palmer gets the ball stolen. Stokes. Davidson back to Stokes. Stokes gets pushed, but makes the shot anyway.
I didn't see how she ended up on the floor, but
there might have been a little contact there, but not enough for the referees to deem a foul. Stokes with the steal. Will take it the whole way and lay it in. Palmer gets pickpocketed. Dyson with the steal. She'll take it the whole way, lay it in.
Quick hands on this Hawk basketball team.
Cascade now finds themselves down 43-9. Palmer gives it up to Drissy. She tries to get a shot off. Instead, we're going the other way, and Stokes again with another easy lay-in. Cascade just wants to get to the halftime break at this point. Regroup in the locker room. And they lose it out of bounds in the corner. Just 36 seconds left before halftime.
And last year this was a league game between the two schools, but now since Cascade is 4A, this is a non-league game.
Correct.
So a little bit different.
Yeah, and I think Cascade was even in that Polk Independent Division last year. I don't even think they counted 3A games for them. But this year they are full-fledged 4A team.
Yeah.
In a tough division with some strong 4A girls teams. Sheila can't get the ball inside. And there's the halftime buzzer. Mercifully for the Cascade Bruins, they're happy to see that come. As the Hawks lead 45-9 at the break. We're going to take a 30-second break, catch our breath, and then we'll talk a little bit with Angie. We'll talk a little bit about fall sports. I want to go over some of the good things that happened then, and we'll go over some scoring totals also.
Okay,
this is HPN Hawk TV. And we are back here at Mountlake Terrace High School. Doug Petrowski and Angie McGuire at the table for tonight's matchup between the Cascade Bruins and the Mountlake Terrace Hawks, where the Hawks lead at the break 45-9. As we mentioned, this is the first year for Cascade coach Kennedy Smith. We have a number of first-year coaches here in the Edmonds School District also. We mentioned Coach Johnny Phillips with the boys. Also wanted to mention first-year coach, never coached high school basketball before, but over there at your alma mater, Edmonds Woodway, brand new coach over there.
Tyler Giving.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Had the boys off to a great start, and he's been the athletic director over there. And so this is like a one-year deal at this point for him to come in and fill in to be a basketball coach. But with his experience, what a great person to come in and do that job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's doing a great job. I think he's really enjoying it. They're playing well. It's fun to watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a first-year coach over at Meadowdale on the girls' side. And I've forgotten his name also now.
Benson Sims.
That's it, Benson Sims, yes. Coming in, first-year coach there. So that'll be fun to see where he can take the Mavs.
Talented, a lot of talent over at Meadowdale. A lot of fun to coach. Benson's a really great guy.
Enthusiastic too.
Yeah.
When I met him, he was just ready to go and all smiles. And
he's in it for the right reasons. He's in coaching for the right reasons, for sure.
Coaches can be difficult to find.
Yes.
In all sports.
Yes.
So
it's hard. It's becoming harder and harder.
Why?
I think, to find
Why
coaches.
is that?
I think there's a lot of reasons. I think the demands on coaches continue to increase, especially if you look at a sport like basketball, coaching year-round or not, but in the summertime. Obviously they can't coach in the fall and the spring, but the expectations that you're going to be running open gyms in the summer and taking your teams to camp or to tournaments, we have fewer teachers coaching than we used to, and that's been a big shift. Way back in the day when I was hired as a head coach, I interviewed for a teaching job and a head coaching job at the same time. And that doesn't happen anymore. And so how we hire has changed, and it's just, anytime we can find teachers who coach, we love it. But you're seeing more and more coaches from the outside coming in to coach. So I think which is great too, because we can pull from a lot of different backgrounds and get great people in. But I would say probably the number one reason why it's tough to find coaches is just it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a big commitment. I would also argue though it's the most rewarding. And when we run our coaches meetings, I say, and I might be slightly biased with the Edmond School District, but I don't think there's a better place to coach. I don't think there's a better thing to do with your time than working with young people and teaching life lessons through sport. I think it's a really powerful thing to do. So if anyone out there is listening and you're interested in coaching, shoot me an email.
I'm sure there are some openings. I don't know here at Mountlake Terrace exactly what's coming up in the spring with coaching vacancies, but there's probably opportunities.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, even just as an assistant coach or volunteer and come in to start to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Of course, in the basketball programs, you've got feeder programs. There's lots of opportunities to get involved with young people there.
Definitely.
To just be that adult there to help build up these young people.
Or Little League and Snow King Youth Club, Boys and Girls Club, anywhere.
And how about refereeing too? Now
Yes.
we've had some problems with referees, not just in basketball, but in all the sports, and finding the referees. Tonight's game is the home opener for the Mountlake Terrace Hawks, although they did their home opener had been scheduled for a week ago on December 4th. That game was postponed because we just didn't have the number of officials that we needed.
Yes, and I think that will get better as the year goes on. I've never in 28 years of high school athletics, I've seen games canceled before because of weather and because of COVID. No electricity, but the fact that we canceled that night, we canceled 2 high school girls games because we didn't have officials, and I'd never seen that before, and I don't think it'll happen again this season. But we are seeing a shortage of officials for sure at the C team level. And so definitely if there's any listeners out there or anyone listening who might know somebody interested in becoming an official, that's what we really are needing people to officiate. And it's also too to remind our fans when they come to games that we need to keep the officials that we have. We need to retain these individuals who are sometimes driving 45 minutes a night to get to a game to officiate. And I remember somebody said to me one time, how would other people feel it if they had somebody following them around in their job, yelling at them every time they made a mistake during the day?
Yep.
And our officials are doing a great job, and we just need everybody to remember to be supportive when they come out to games. We want to retain the officials that we have, and we need more.
Yeah, it is been
not
a definite
easy.
need. The game that was scheduled for a week ago was against Mariner. That game, the athletic directors are hoping will be rescheduled.
Yes.
It hasn't been yet, but they have to work out the schedules of the teams and of officials, game officials, to make sure that they can find a date to do that. So they are hoping to do that.
Yeah, a lot of different variables involved into that reschedule, right? Because you can find a date that works for the teams, but if you don't have officials that can do that date. But we're committed to trying to make that up. We want these both teams to have a full schedule and get that 20th game in.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. All right, that's some of the inside scoop on winter sports. Let's talk about Mountlake Terrace fall sports for a moment. Well, we've got a minute, because I wanted to mention one last time before we get full-fledged into winter sports, the great season that the Mountlake Terrace Hawks had for fall sports. Start out with football.
Right.
The football team winning record, qualified for the round of Week 10 playoffs.
Yep, round of 32.
Round of 32. Another great accomplishment by Archie Malloy. Named coach of the year there in the Western League South. So good for them. They finished 6-4. I mentioned girls soccer. Finished third at the district tournament. Went 3-1 in the district tournament after a season full of injuries.
Right.
They had all sorts of injuries.
Yeah, they really, exemplify that, saying it's not where you start but where you finish. Because I was at that game where they, was it Cedro they beat, that third, fourth, where they got I believe they beat Cedro Woolley to qualify for state, and it was a great win.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a great game and so cool for those girls. And yeah, it's where seeding is seeding when you get into the district tournament, and it just is they had a great district tournament.
Final
really
season
fun.
we were talking about coaches, for Coach George Germostas. Been a fixture here at Mountlake Terrace in the soccer programs, coaching boys and girls on and off for decades.
Right.
And he announced that this was to be his last season, so a fitting end for his career as a soccer coach here at Terrace.
Yeah, he'll still teach here. I know his son is getting into high school next year, and I think he wants to be available to be a part of that. But yeah, he will be missed. He's just a great guy, and
we are back underway with second half action here at Mountlake Terrace High School, as the Hawks are leading 45-9 over the Cascade Bruins. First shot of the second half goes to Stokes. It's no good. Rebound goes to Osborgson, and Cascades got their first possession.
Get over, Samaya, see it. No fake steps, Stokes, over.
Osborgson with the long three, and it's good.
it's a great take there.
Her first points of the game. Sally Sela had 4 points for Cascade in the first half. Austin Davis had 3, and Issa Palmer had 2. The Mountlake Terrace scoring in the first half, Jordan Stokes, I believe, had 15. I got to check the official score on that, but I think she had 15. Dyson had 8. Davidson had 8. Wagner was 7. And Kaifa had 5, and Coffey had 2. All right, Dyson with the ball from Mountlake Terrace. Into Davidson, over to Stokes. Back to Davidson, out on top, and Dyson with the 3.
Great unselfish play and ball movement by the Hawks against that zone.
Palmer.
Don't reach. Show your hands.
That is a gog. The numbers are hard to read on those
Little bit.
Cascade uniforms there. get on the other side of the court, and it's a little difficult to see them. That was Davis with the shot attempt along the baseline. She gets fouled by Coffey, and that is Coffey's 5th of the night. Maya Coffey, the junior, fouls out with 6:25 here to go in the 3rd quarter. She finishes with 2 points. Inside the Sela, ball gets knocked away.
Catch up, who you got? Sally. See it, McKenna?
Palmer with the inbounds. Over to, that is Osborgson from the corner. Shot's no good. Sela fights for the rebound.
Ooh.
Her pushback, her putback is no good.
Oh no!
And Terrace comes away with it.
Swing it! Stay solid, watch your back.
Dyson over to Kafa. Kafa will drive. Gets tied up, gets the shot up anyway. Rebound goes to the Hawks.
Great rebound by Davidson.
Into Davidson in the lane, outside the Stokes. She'll drive the baseline, push her way through, but she stepped on the end line. Ends up being a turnover.
Hard right every time. Make a different move. You gotta skip as well.
Terrace has backed off on the press.
Sit down and guard.
We'll have a running clock if there is a 40-point lead. I think it's a 40-point lead, but we're not there yet.
Solid, Stokes.
Palmer.
Sally, McKenna.
Sela. Over to Drissy. Drissy's pass gets stolen by Stokes.
Relax.
Hawks coming the other way.
Hey, let's go, Hawks.
Dyson.
Go to her, Leah.
Over to Wagner. Dyson. Stokes. Cross court to Wagner. She'll put up the 3. It's no good. Stokes with the rebound.
What a great block out.
Dyson will reset the table. Wagner tries to get the pass inside. It ends up into the hands of Kafa, who lays it in.
It's okay, I'll take that.
Little carom shot there, but it worked.
She just does a great job of taking what the defense gives her.
Sela.
Come on, see it.
Shot up by Palmer.
No tip.
Doesn't find anything, and so the Hawks will take over.
Did you block it? Who touched it? No one? I touched it.
Well, they're going to give the ball back to Cascade.
I think it was tipped going out of bounds.
Ah,
Although we don't have an instant replay to check that.
no. No one threw the challenge flag,
Right.
so we're going to play on.
We had him on.
Drissy,
No.
Gog,
Way to talk.
over to Osborgson. Oh, there's a steal by Dyson. Dyson's going to
Oh no.
wait up for the rest of the team to show. Set up the offense. Wagner, Stokes, Dyson into Davidson. Dyson thought about the 3, gave it up. Ball ends up in her hands, inside to Davidson. Outside, Hawk ball movement is impressive. Ends up inside to Davidson with the 2. Angie, did you count the number of Hawks who touched the ball in that position?
A lot of patience in that
Yeah.
possession there. They found her. Did a nice job of finding McKenna down low.
Hawks with the steal, in business again. Dyson will put up the 3. It's rims off, rims long. Stokes is able to chase it down. They'll set up the offense again. This time with Wagner at the point. Dyson, Wagner, Stokes. Ball gets stolen. That's Davis. Davis comes in with the steal and gets fouled. Good to see Davis out there after banging her right knee earlier in the game. Looks like she was testing it a little bit, but she's ready to go.
Talk here. Get there,
In the corner to Osborgson. Shot's no good. Sela with the rebound. Her putback's no good. And Davidson pulls down that rebound for the Hawks. Wagner. Pass gets stolen by Osborgson. She'll drive against two Hawks. Puts up the shot. Gets fouled. She'll go to the line for two. We have reached the threshold for the running clock. So that's not a mistake on your screen. That clock is running for a reason. Osborgson with her first free throw attempt is good. Second free throw, rims off, no good. Rebound chased down by Sela. She'll drive the baseline, gets double teamed.
Great pass.
And looks like Coach Smith wants a timeout. Okay. Yes, she's going to take a full timeout here to set things up.
Well, speaking of new coaches, we were talking about Mountlake Terrace volleyball had a brand new coach this year, Alex Packard.
Yes.
Who just did a phenomenal job, and they competed in every match. I thought she did a great job. I was here the night that I don't know if you were here when they beat Meadowdale. They beat Meadowdale early in the season.
No, I missed that one.
Took them to 5, and it was a great match. And their record did not reflect how competitive they were this season. But Alex Packard, she's another one. She's a Mountlake Terrace grad who returned to coach. And now she's coaching down at Briar Terrace Middle School as well. So she's going to coach all the volleyball players coming up through the Mountlake Terrace program. So I just wanted to give the volleyball program a little love too, because they were fun to watch this year.
Very good. I also wanted to mention girls swimming. Mountlake Terrace had a 5th place at state winner. That was
Jesselyn Vong.
Jesselyn Vong finished 5th at state in the 50-meter freestyle. A senior, but she's got a younger sister that swims also. So be watching for her as the years progress here at the pool. We're back underway here in the gym.
Yeah, I saw Jesselyn win the district championship in the 50 free. I believe it was. Super impressive. She's fun to watch.
Yes. Cascade had the ball. Stolen by Davidson. Gives it up to Dyson. Over to Stokes. Kaifa. Jocelyn. And we got a
bloody
whistle.
Nose.
That looks like Yasmina Drissy. Got a little bloodied out there. Stoppage of play. But we're back ready to get going again with 1:47 left here in the third. Hawks possession. Dyson, Kaifa, Davidson. Pass gets stolen by Osborgson. Osborgson, she'll put up the 3. It's no good. Dyson with the rebound.
I love that look, though. I mean, that was a good look for her. It was a good shot.
There's a steal by Davis. Cascade might be down by 39, but they're going to keep competing.
They are getting after it. I was just thinking that. They just are.
Sally, we're 10.
Yeah, we haven't seen any quit in the Bruins tonight.
Back-to-back steals there. They're getting good shots.
Yeah. Sela with the putback that did not drop for the senior. Cascade will keep the ball.
Smith, you're in help. See it, though. Don't let her get there. Bang, McKenna.
Osborgson inside
nice
to Davis.
Pass.
She might have been pushed, but
30 seconds, 30
ends
seconds,
up the ball, goes out of bounds.
Inside. Come on, Hawks,
As the second
Hawks, come on.
countdown here at the end of the third quarter. Dyson. Shot up by Schmickner. Schmickner's in for the game for the Hawks. Hers is no good. Kafa, she'll drive, put up a shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to Davis. Davis gives it up. And Cascade won't be able to get a shot off here at the end of the third quarter as the buzzer goes. And the Hawks hold a 52-13 lead.
Really love the fire from the Cascade team. Still battling. Just a couple things last night. We recognized student athletes from every high school at the school board meeting.
Oh, nice.
Fall sport athletes, and our Mountlake Terrace athletes that we recognized were Riley Brookhart, who was on the cross country team.
Yes.
Who qualified for state as a sophomore.
Yes.
His coach told me that he currently has, like, as a sophomore, or the fastest 5K time of any sophomore in Mountlake Terrace history.
Wow.
That's what he said.
Okay.
As a sophomore, like the sophomore time.
Yes.
And then we recognized Jesselyn Vaughn from the swim team. And what an impressive career she had swimming for Mountlake Terrace.
Yes.
You know, as I mentioned, she's an individual district champion. She competed at state in a couple different events, and
yeah, I'm thinking back. She might have qualified for state all 4 years.
Possibly.
I'd have to check that on her freshman year, but I think she might have. So very impressive. Some of the other qualifiers for state on the swim team: Lisa Beam, Greta Patterson, Catherine Lombard, all competed down there at state for Mountlake Terrace. And you mentioned cross country. The girls Mountlake Terrace cross country team, the whole team qualified.
Yeah, they were great.
They sent 7 to cross country state. So that ends up putting a nice bow on the fall season of Mountlake Terrace sports.
Definitely.
And
well, and to see them, the girls team won that ESD meet, which is, you know, bragging rights for the whole year in district.
Yes.
And it's been a while.
Since Mountlake Terrace has won that Edmond School District, yes. With the dominant teams that Edmonds Woodway has had over the years.
So that was it was a great day because it wasn't pouring rain and it was nice out. And we were back at Ballinger Park.
Yes.
But definitely was excited for the team and for Coach Alex Wald. He's a great guy, and just really, I love that meet. It's my favorite of the whole year. And it's fun to see that trophy travel around to different places in the district.
Yes.
So excited for it to be here at Mountlake Terrace.
Yeah, and it's a great venue also.
Yeah.
The Ballinger Park's a great place to have a cross-country meet. So next fall, come on down and take in some cross-country. I went to a cross-country meet at Linwood earlier in the fall season also, and beautiful fall day, and that was a great time at that meet. One more thing about fall sports.
Yes.
I also wanted to mention Linwood Volleyball, as I think Annalise has officially announced her retirement at this point.
Well, no, that is not accurate. Let's not spread rumors.
Okay. I know she keeps talking about it.
I think that people assume it's her last year. That is not official.
Okay.
I'm really hoping that she sticks around. So I think it's not official. I know that there was some talk about that, but not yet. But talk about another really great district championship for Linwood to go up and they beat Stanwood in the semis and then knocked off Snohomish to win the district championship.
Yes.
Amazing. It was simply just a remarkable match.
Ended up finished 8th at state.
Yes.
And so a great season. Now, if Annalise Modular does end up retiring, and she keeps saying she will.
She keeps saying she will retire.
Yeah, she keeps telling me, but she's told me that for 2 years now. So we'll see.
Well, an important part of my job is to try to keep great people around, and so she has not said that yet.
If she does, probably the leading candidate to take over that program will be Sabrina DeJesus, who coached here at Mountlake Terrace for a season. She's a Linwood graduate. So we'll see come fall of 2025
we'll see
who ends up on the sidelines there for Linwood volleyball.
Yeah.
23.
We're back underway with Terrace basketball as they host the Cascade Bruins here at Mountlake Terrace High School. Hawks hold a 52-14 lead here in the fourth quarter. And yes, we do have a running clock.
But I would imagine we've got some pretty balanced scoring here from Terrace. They're spreading the ball around.
Texas, go ahead, bud, go.
Yeah, the scoring slowed down there in the third quarter for Terrace. Just 2 points for Kafa and 3 for Dyson in that third quarter. There's a steal by Agag. She's going to try to take it the whole way. Puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound to Davidson. Hawks come the other way. Dyson. That's Abby Mattins, 23 in for the Hawks. Kafa with the drive. Shot's no good. Gets her own rebound. Bring it back out. There's Mattins, Abby Mattins. Over to Davidson. Out to Dyson. Dyson gets held. That ball will be inbounded on the baseline as the foul gets called against Kylie Augsburgson. Davidson knocked away by Osborgson. Again, we keep mentioning her name.
Yeah, she's everywhere. She's got a hand on every ball. If the
Junior.
ball's anywhere near her, she's...
Junior's got 4 points.
Yeah.
You know, the whole team's got 14, but she's got 4 for Cascade on a rough night for the Bruins, obviously.
But a lot of great defensive plays and a lot of great defensive effort from number 43, for sure.
There's a defensive effort by Seelig. Gets the steal, takes it down the court, and it looks like she got fouled. The foul looks like it went against... the foul went against Dyson. Dyson comes out.
Wagner.
Steal by Abby Mattins. Gives it up to Wagner. Over to Stokes. Into Kafa. Kafa's going to take it to the hoop. Gets blocked. Sela with the block and taking it the other way, but the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Wagner being pestered by
there she is again.
Osborgson, of course.
That's him on. Get ready. That's the one.
Yeah, Coach Smith is going to be really happy with the effort of Osborgson tonight. Shot up by Agag. It's no good. Hawks get the rebound. Kafa gets tied up. Foul goes against Sela. That might be her 5th.
I
Nope.
think it's 4.
Just her 4th.
Flash, Mattins. Come on.
Just her 4th.
Come on, go. Look at her. Get out.
I love that Cascade's throwing a full court press just to see if what they can do with it. They can get stops, and they're getting stops out of it.
Sure. Osborgson. Sela.
See it, Stokes. Your help, Wagner.
Gets it up to Osborgson. She'll take the 3. It's no good. Rebound.
Go get it, Wagner.
Rebound went to, that's Brooklyn Marino in there. Number 1 for the Hawks. Seeing her first game action. Wagner. Mattins. Wagner. Stokes. Ball gets knocked away into the booth.
Nice catch.
Into the
Good heads-up play, Doug.
HBN Hawk TV booth.
How about a shout-out for our student production crew here tonight?
Yes, these games.
Really impressed.
All the technical end of it is handled by the Club HBN. It's a club here at Mountlake Terrace High School of students, led by faculty advisor Angelo Camo. They're the ones who make these webcasts possible. If you're a student here at Mountlake Terrace High School, want to get involved with video production, live webcasting, any kind of technical video work,
yeah.
I believe they meet Tuesdays after school. Check that. Oh, you can always check with Mr. Como and get involved with HBN Hawk TV.
Run it again, Wizard.
Hawks ball. We're down to about a minute and a half remaining in this one. Mattins, Kafa, Matten will put up the 3 attempt. It's no good. And the rebound went to Sadie Dorr, seeing her first action for Cascade. She got fouled. And we're going to have a timeout here with 1:12 remaining. Coach Kennedy Smith wants a timeout. Talk to her Bruins one more time. Let's talk about what's coming up here on HBN Hawk TV. We have games on Friday here at Mountlake Terrace High School. The Mountlake Terrace games against Shorecrest. Shorecrest will be in for a special girls-boys doubleheader. The girls teams from Mountlake Terrace and Shorecrest will tip off at 6:30, and yes, we will have that game here on HBN Hawk TV. And following at approximately 8 o'clock, the boys will take over, and that game will be on HBN Hawk TV also. So.
Great.
Full night of basketball action. If you can't come to the gym, I encourage you to come to the gym, of course, on Friday. We have basketball starting at like 2:30 in the afternoon with the C team. The boys C team, I think, will kick things off. But if you can't make it, of course, we'll be here on HBN Hawk TV. We're seeing more and more of those doubleheaders this year.
Got a lot of quad games happening this year, yeah.
Nice.
And part of that is to be more efficient with our officials, sending one varsity crew to one gym, doing both varsity games. It also just makes for a great atmosphere for high school sports. Get pack as many people in the gym on a Friday night as you can.
Yes.
So, but we do. That's one of the big changes, I think. You know, in addition to going in north-south, playing everybody twice, is we have more quad games this season for sure.
Well, it'll be an exciting night as both the Mountlake Terrace girls and the Mountlake Terrace boys teams, both will be 3-0. Both will go for that 4th win of the season. We're down to the final seconds here tonight here at Mountlake Terrace Mountlake Terrace High School. Cascade with the possession. Davis gives it up to Osborgson. She'll take the 3 attempt. It's no good. That's Dorr with the shot attempt. It's no good. Osborgson gets the rebound. Will get fouled. They'll have to hurry to get this one in as we're down to about 15 seconds remaining in this one.
12 seconds. Come on, Brooklyn.
Osborgson with the 3. It's no good. Putback's no good. Kafa will grab the rebound, cover up. And there's the final whistle. And the game wins with the Terrace win, 52-14.
But I will make a note that number 32 from Cascade, Austin Davis, ends up on the floor going after a loose ball last play of the game.
Yes.
I really love this Cascade team. They kept at it. So
yeah, gritty performance.
Great gritty performance. Great game by the Hawks. A lot of really solid fundamental basketball happening for the Hawks out there. They're moving the ball well, sharing the ball. So
I'm
fun to watch.
Trying to get some of the totals here on the points. They're saying Jordan Stokes had 13 in the game, leading scorer for the Hawks tonight. McKenna Davidson ended up with 10.
Okay, yeah. Sounds about right.
Dyson with 11 for the Hawks. Jordan Wagner 7. Samaya Coffey with 2. And Iman Kefa ended up with 7. Those are unofficial. The computer might be a little slow at getting those right, but when I say computer, I mean my pen and paper. Cascade's scoring went this way. Kylie Ogborson with 4. Sally Sela with 4. Austin Davis with 3. Issa Palmer with 2, and Keisha Agag with 1. Hawks go to 3-0 here. They will compete Friday go for their 4th. Cascade drops 2, 1, and 3 for this season, and Cascade will next play at Everett on December 30th. So,
well, thanks for having me tonight, Doug. So much fun. It's always so much fun to come to this gym and cheer on the Hawks and work with you. I love it. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Thank you, crew of HBN Hawks.